Coach, thank you very much for your time. Disappointing 3-2 loss here. What are your thoughts on the game?
Yes, man, I really, you know, man, you have to be a bigger person sometimes. For my players, we didn't lose this tournament. To be honest with you, it was absolutely terrible. The officiating was bad, especially with the final. Throughout the tournament, everything was going well, you know. But you come now, you play a final, a ref is giving decisions against us, 2 offside goals, clear offside goals. And the level of arrogance coming from the refs, they tell you that they own this field. There's nothing they can do. Opponents are telling him the way he must remember who they are. You know, how can you tell a ref that? I mean, that was, for me, it was really disappointing. And man, I think my team put up a good fight. You know, last minute performance, they upped the game, but it just was too late, too late for them. We could have won this game. We were leading by 1 goal. But it had to come to a point where the ref gives the game away.
The game started late because River Park didn't keep time. And as a result, your boys who were fired up during their warm-up spent a lot of time just standing outside the field singing, to a point where they even stopped singing and they're just standing there, and that might have affected their morale. But as per the rules, River Park were penalized and you were awarded a goal. So you started the game leading 1-0. Do you think what transpired before the game started and you being awarded the goal, maybe a bit of complacency crept into the boys before the game started?
Look, yeah, that also affected them mentally because they were switched on already. Now, you know, when your when your brain has to switch off and then switch back on again, it also takes its toll on a person. So we had to wait for the opposition, you know, it's the final, so we had to wait for them, and the rules did apply, which was good. So the rule did apply, and the organizers did say that, look, we stick to the rules. All I was saying is that let them come into the field and have a bit of a warm-up, you know, and we denied that because they needed to come from the corner flag and come in here. So that also played a huge part in affecting my players maybe. But I think the 1 goal up was an advantage for us. However, now they came with an equalizer from an offside, and that really affected us. Now it took us long to come back. The first half played longer. We were supposed to play a good 20 minutes. We played about 30 minutes. So you can see the decisions there from the ref. We were supposed to play 20 minutes, so 25 minutes late, but we ended up playing 30 minutes. So what can we say, man? They own the territory. They are the biggest team now in Gauteng, I believe, I hope.
Back to the game, what was your tactical approach for this game, knowing how River Park plays?
Look, our approach was pretty much very simple. All we wanted was just to add numbers up front, you know. What about 1 or 2 players coming from them who would be the supply of the ball in the center, the number 5. Not allowing Uchomo to turn and take a shot at goal because he's very lethal with that, he's good with that. So we did try and contain him. And then now you contain Uchomo and then you have defensive errors. They're now reacting instead of responding. The cross that came in and then a free header, you know, and you have 2 tall centre backs. You weren't expecting that, but look, we learned from it because I think lapse of concentration also came to factor in the final third. We could have scored goals, but we could have played on the ground. We took the ball up, and yet we needed to keep the ball on the ground more often so that Mshini can combine with Ulaki. Mapoya can come closer, take shots at goal. Wasn't to be. Usoni only started shooting last 10 minutes of the game, so we needed them to be more, to give us more of that, but it was just too little, too late, man. Honestly.
Coach, do you think maybe there's a voodoo against Soto teams in finals? You lost to Mambas, and you've lost to River Park today.
It's not a... Would you say it's a voodoo? Maybe there is. Maybe there's a cloud that says you guys when you get to the final you cannot win yet. But as long as we get to the final, one day our doors will open because we keep on pushing as a team, you know, and we believe and we pray. Because at the end of the day, it's not only about the tournament. We also want to push our players to get teams, you know, to also move up the ranks in terms of their football careers, you know. So the voodoo could be there, but hey, there's nothing we can do, my brother. The only thing we can only hope for is for a better day tomorrow for us. So one day something is going to give. That's all I'm saying.
You had a lot of support here. People came out to really support this team. what will you want to say to them?
Look, Isicathulo, the team everywhere you go, you know, we have to make a mark. So we did come here and had fun. We had fun, we entertained the fans. We did our normal signature pose in honor of our late brother. We had fun and they were very responsive. You know, one thing about soccer fans, when you give them what they want, beautiful football, class and skill, you are definitely going to win them because they love that. So we gave them skill, we gave them goals, we gave them wins. Only unfortunately at the final we then lost the game, but it wasn't to be, man. But we just want to say thank you to our fans. The quantums that came from Davidson, we met fans from here who were supporting us. So we're just happy and we're grateful for that. And can they keep on supporting us? We'll come back as Isicathulo's comedian.
Coach, thank you very much for your time. Hard luck on the loss and all the best going forward.
Maybe you are my voodoo. Why when I'm here, I always lose games? Maybe I mustn't do these interviews with you. Maybe you are the voodoo here. Thank you very much.
Next time, my brother.
Thank you.